Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a Milky White mani today using CN Designer's Milky White. I'm going to be doing my nails for my little brother's wedding in Orlando, Florida. On both hands. Usually I have a different design on each hand, but this time around I'm going to be doing both hands in the Milky White. And here it is. It's a very pretty, essentially milky white. You'll get to see it. For liquids, I'm going to be using Kimberz Kreations Odorless liquids. The base and the top coat are odorless. The activator is from her normal line. I do get dip flu pretty intensely, and I don't get dip flu with Kimberz Kreations dip liquids, the odorless one. So I'm gonna be using that today. I started off with applying 2 coats of the ℙ𝕣𝕠𝕕𝕦𝕔𝕥𝕤 pill base. Usually with pill base, it makes your first base coat application dry super fast. So what I did was I applied a layer of the base coat from Kimberz and I let that dry so it's all ready and prepped for dipping. First thing I'm gonna do is stir it up. I am a right-hander, so it's really tricky to do my right hand, but I'm going to try my best. And I have the precision tool from Kimberz Kreations as well that I'll be using today. So the thing with the odorless liquids is that it will take a little longer to dry. And so I won't do any kind of brushing until I finish all 5 fingers, just to give it time to dry. All right, I am done with my 3 layers. I'm going to dust off the excess. Then what I'm going to do is cap it in clear. Okay, I am back. I wanted to wait for this to fully dry before I dusted it off and then activate. The only thing with the odorless liquids, the ones that at least I've tried, is that it is a slower drying, which is fine by me as long as I don't get dip flu. But you do have to let it dry thoroughly. And you know, if that's a issue, hopefully it isn't. I mean, the benefit of not getting dip flu, I think, outweighs having to wait a little longer. So I've dusted everything off, and now I'm going to go in with the activator and apply a generous layer to each hand. I do have, you know, a significant, not a significant, but 3 layers of color and 1 layer of dip. So it is a good amount of layers. So I'm just going to go in and apply a good amount of activator, and I'm going to do this 2 times to make sure that it fully cures and hardens before I buff. You would want to wait 2 to 3 minutes for it to fully harden before you buff. And what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and buff and file offline, and then I'll come back. So I am back. I did my left hand as well. I have filed and buffed, and I've cleansed my nail. And now I'm getting ready to do top coat. So per Kimberz instructions, you apply a generous layer of activator, and then you wait about 30 seconds or so, and you take a lint-free wipe, and you're going to wipe off the excess activator. And then from there, apply you're gonna float a thin layer of her top coat in 2 to 3 quick swipes, and be careful not to touch the nail itself. And then come back in about 30 to 45 seconds after the first layer, and then you're gonna apply your second layer, cap your free edge, and all that good stuff. So I was part of Kimberz testing group when she first launched, or before she launched these odorless dip liquids. And just as full disclosure, I use these dip liquids, the base and the activator, yesterday when I was doing my nails. I took a break due to life, and then the next day I'm recording the balance of this video, and I did not get any kind of dip flu symptoms at all. So I'm very happy about that. But let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna do one hand on camera, just so that it's quicker. Let's see, let's go back and do a more generous layer of activator. Now I'm gonna wait 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna come back. All right, that has been 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my lint-free wipe. And I actually have an extra lint-free wipe here. That's to wipe off my brush, my top coat brush, after I use it on my nail for the first time. So taking the top coat, I'm gonna wipe off most of it, and it says float over 2 to 3 swipes. All right, let's wipe it off. All right, so 30 seconds is roughly the time it takes for you to finish one hand. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my second layer of top coat. Let me just double check here. And it's cured. It's cured here. So you don't have to go back in and wipe the brush after this time if you don't want to, because that first layer is already cured. Now I'm just gonna take my time. And then that's a little too much. I'm just gonna take my time and cap my free edges at this moment. I do have peel base underneath. I think I mentioned at the beginning. So I do want this to last at least 5 days because I am going to a wedding. I just kind of accidentally touched that. I'm going to a wedding, so usually I only wear my manis for like 2 days at most, maybe 3 if I don't have time, because I change out my manis quite often. But I'm going to a wedding and I'm not gonna have time to do my nails. So I'm hoping that this lasts me at least 4 to 5 days. And I have to say, I am loving this, this white color. I was a little worried about wearing white to a wedding, but my dress is like crazy colorful. So I wanted to go something really simple. I didn't want to add color on top of color since my dress was already pretty colorful. Kind of touch this a little bit. Let me go back in. All right, I am done. So per the instructions, it says about 2 to 3 minutes it will dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop in 2 minutes and double check to see if it's dry. I'm back. So that has been a total of 7 minutes I let dry. I don't think I used it right, or I'm gonna reach out to Kimberz and just see how I can troubleshoot this. But it is, I think it's dry. It's still slightly tacky, but it's not making my finger sick. It's just a little tacky. I think I just need to wait for it to dry a little longer. But I'm not noticing, incredible shine. So I'm just gonna go back to the Facebook group and see if I can troubleshoot this. I do remember seeing a lot of success with it, so I'm just probably not using the product right. But I got no dip flu, so that is a huge success. Usually I'm wearing a respirator mask, or I have some cotton balls shoved up my nose just to kind of like eliminate the smell. But all in all, I went ahead, since I had time, I went ahead and I top coated my right hand off camera, and I'm just waiting for that to dry. But all in all, I mean, that will not prevent me from using Kimberz liquids. I think that with all odorless liquids, there is going to be some very unique instructions that you have to follow to a T. And for those who suffer from dip flu, I think it is an amazing, product to try to learn to use. But I'm sure there is a way. I'm happy with Kimberz products. I always love her products. So I'm determined to find a way, or work with Kimberz and team to find a way to get the shine back in my nails. But all in all, this is a very beautiful white. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I've never worn all white. Actually, I have, but it's been maybe once many years ago. And I have matching hands. I never have matching hands. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. what I'll try to do is after I troubleshoot this top coat thing with Kimberz, I'm gonna go back and just do another video, very brief, and give an update on how the top coat was troubleshooted so that the nails would be shiny. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate if you did so. I am trying to make more content on a weekly basis. Life has been a little crazy, but I love trying products from a bunch of different nail companies. So I would love to start doing reviews more often, first impressions, things like that. So I will catch you guys on my next video, and take care. Bye.